The Federal Reserve meets again January the 26th and 27th. Tim, what are they going to do?
They're not going to do anything, and they're going to not do anything loudly. And they're going to continue to say we are going to target our federal funds rate at a particular rate. They're going to look at intensifying their discussion on QE2. They're in an attempt right now to steepen the yield curve some, and they're going to continue.
Which would mean letting long rates go
exactly,
up. Okay.
Exactly. And as they steepen those, steepen the yield curve, that's going to do better for large cap stocks.
Okay, but it also means mortgage rates could go up.
Could
a bit.
be, yeah.
Now that's
Absolutely.
tied to the 10-year Treasury. So
exactly.
All right, well, great. Tony, what's the Fed going to do?
I think that they're going to hold tight. I think they have a vested interest in inflation. I think that they're looking at this in the long term and saying the only way that we're going to be able to reduce our debt, our national debt in the long term, is to pay it back with cheaper dollars in the long term.
Now, Tony, you're sitting on a panel with two economists, and you're doubting us. I mean, undermining our intentions. Yeah.
I think that there have been voices on the Fed who have
I agree with you.
Who have been inflation hawks and said that this is a problem because of the fundamentals. And they've been widely ignored, frankly, and I think it's because ultimately they have a best.
So the target rate now is 2%, 1.75% to 2%. That target rate's going to go to 3%, perhaps. And of course, that makes the debt easier to handle at the federal level.
Sure.
Makes fiscal policy a little more manageable, if you will. So,
sure.
What I'm seeing the Fed doing is attempting to keep long rates, of course, low. They're going to keep short rates low anyway, but keeping long rates through QE2, which I think we all agree was a mistake, continues to be a mistake, and what we're going to see is they can't do it. I somewhat disagree with Roland. I think the investors globally are just going to start pulling out of the 10-year Treasury, so the yield begins to rise. So, folks, if you need to borrow, now's a wonderful time to borrow.
Time to do it.
If the bank's lending, be borrowing. That's, of course, if you got good credit. So, I think the Fed is going to it's going to be a non-meeting, as you're saying, Tony. It's just going to be, well, we're going to continue doing what we've been doing. Thank you. See you later.